Suppose I tell you that the secret to you being wise is not about what you know, but about what you're willing to admit that you don't know. We've done a bit of a study in the book of Proverbs, but now we're here to some strange name. This particular one was not written by Solomon, the wise king. It was written by a man named Agur, a man that is, to all intents and purposes, a little bit of a mystery. But he found incredible wisdom, not by acting that he had it all figured out, but by admitting that he had nothing. And in this study, what we're set out to do is to unpack the Agur paradox, to discover some of the powerful and yet very practical lessons on humility, lessons on God and finding contentment. Welcome, my dear friend, to walk with me with an Ajadi, and we have been walking the way of wisdom. Actually, we're next to the finish line. We're almost there, and it's a very unique corner, and we've taken our time to study each chapter of the Bible, and we've discovered some real nuggets, some life-transforming truths that you will never have really known if you didn't go digging. Agur. Who is Agur, son of Taki? It is recorded that he was the author of this particular chapter. Who was he? What was his father's name? Maybe his name means pious. But Agur shows up only in this chapter of the Bible. If we called him an enigma, we will not be wrong. But even though this is the only place we see his name in the Bible, everything he had to say is very profound. And to tell you the truth, it actually reminds me of my mother. The way my mother dealt, that woman was incredibly smart and wise. She told the stories, gave analogies, painted the pictures, and by the end of whatever she presented to you, you knew that something had impacted you. You had encountered some wisdom that will change your perspective on life and things forevermore. My mother was that oracle, and as we will soon find, this chapter of the Bible is not just a list of catchy one-liners. In other words, it drops one here, drops another one there, and all of them are powerful in themselves, all divinely inspired by God himself. It's